What is going on, everybody? So I'm gonna give you guys a reaction video / breakdown to this trailer that recently came out by Jonathan Majors, Magazine Dream, right? This is the first trailer, and this is an indie film, so this is his comeback. So the main reason why I'm going to give you guys a reaction video, even though I do a lot of artwork, if you guys are new to the channel, I use my body as reference and transform it into different types of illustrations. All right, so if you guys are interested in content like this, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned upon future videos. So of course, as you guys can see there, is that I am a fan. I'm a fitness enthusiast, so I watch a lot of bodybuilding shows, right? So this is up my alley, so to speak. Okay, so without further ado, first thing we're gonna do is pure reaction. Okay, I'm gonna play from beginning to the end, and then after that I'm gonna give you guys a thorough breakdown. All right, so let's get into it.
You have to do something big and important, or nobody will remember you when you're dead.
And this dude is very lean.
Side chest. 21 and 7 switch.
I want to be Mr. Olympia one day.
That's Michael Hearn.
I've been training for this every
Ultimate
moment
Natty.
of my entire life.
We always talk about the mega natty.
Judges always say they're too small.
Doesn't matter if he's natty or not.
They're liars.
Guy's physique is incredible for his age. That's Dorian Yates.
It is important that you find people that you can make an emotional bond with.
Oh, I thought that was Jennifer Lawrence. Kind of looks like her, but it's not.
I'm asking you nicely and in a calm voice.
If you're not 100%, you will never be successful.
Okay, showing PDs.
Nobody knows who you are. Nobody.
Well, you gotta commit all energy and focus to being the greatest bodybuilder on the entire planet. That's what separates one from being a champion, one from not being a champion.
Okay. Clearly, he don't skip leg day if he's able to shatter the glass.
Hey guys, helium managers is here. Current eyepiece. No!
The world ain't fair. It ain't supposed to be fair. It's how it works.
How are you doing, Killian?
What?
I close my eyes and dream.
Horse!
They're gonna put a picture of me on the cover of the magazine. And the entire world.
I gotta give the Jonathan. Dang, that is a creepy
Name.
smile. So forced, but that's a really good capture of what bodybuilders go through, you know, when they get ready to go on stage. This looks incredible. Of course, there's a few gripes. Oh wow, I forgot to turn off the background music. My apologies. But it is what it is. I mean, but anyway, let's just give a breakdown. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the audio from YouTube, okay, and we're gonna give you a thorough breakdown, give you guys my opinion. Now I'm definitely gonna watch this, you know, showing support for sure, because this is one of those niche niche realm as far as bodybuilding. A lot of people debate on whether or not is bodybuilding a sport. In my opinion, bodybuilding is a sport. You have to learn how to pose. You got to learn how to hold the pose. You got to learn how to build your physique and maintain it for certain competitions, right? And it's really unhealthy, no matter whether or not you're natural or unnatural, to get very, very shredded, right? You're talking about like 5-6% body fat. It is extremely unhealthy to get that low in body fat. And to do that and put a smile on your face and hold it like a male ballerina, like a male version of a ballerina, where they got to be on tiptoes and it's so painful, but they got to smile and make it seem like it's, you know, it's effortless. And that's how it is with bodybuilding. It's like you got to smile while holding on to the pose. You're sweating bullets. You got to make it look like it's nothing. It's a very strenuous sport. It is a sport because not everybody or not anybody can do it, right? Just because you take PEDs doesn't mean you know how to pose and hold on to the pose. Also genetics as well, that plays a huge factor. So not anyone can be a bodybuilder, a competitor. So for all those people out there, oh, they just gotta jack some PEDs, some steroids, and all of a sudden you're good to go. Like, no, that's definitely not the case. Let's see, he's right here in the beginning. He's doing a back double bicep. That is a very common open bodybuilding pose slash nowadays classic physique pose as well. I don't believe, actually no, physique competitors where they wear the swimming trunks, right? They do not at all do a back double bicep. And right here, oh, it just stopped. Let me just capture that again. There we go. He's doing a side chest. I'll have to admit, Jonathan Major's side chest is underwhelming, so to speak. He has really nice delts. His frontal delts are extremely defined. It's capped. He got capped delts. His biceps are good too. His triceps don't really have too much of a sweep, you know, and then his chest is not that big. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna be real with you, he looks natural to me, especially when it comes down to this pose. You can see a lot of guys who do calisthenics. You see them in New York. They have bigger physiques than this. They're not as lean or shredded, but their physiques, they have a bigger set of muscle bellies, and they're natural. So for those people out there, oh, Jonathan Majors, he ain't natural. Like, he looks natural in that shot. Also, his legs are very, I'm not gonna lie, it's very underwhelming. Okay, and again, this is me nitpicking. That's the whole point of bodybuilding. When you compete, you're being judged by judges, right? And also people who watch it as well, right? Just sharing their opinion. Obviously, compared to if he's walking around outside with a tank top, he destroys everybody. Like, his physique is phenomenal compared to everyday people. But once you go on in terms of competing and you're on stage with people who have similar, if not better physiques or more enhanced physiques, then you get overshadowed, right? It's like a BMW looks amazing amongst Toyotas, but then you just bring a Maserati or a Lamborghini, all of a sudden the BMW gets overshadowed. So it's like that. I would say also, again, I'm giving a thorough breakdown, okay? Thorough breakdown. His side chest, it's like, it seems as if he's trying to go for more of the classical side chest pose, but he's not pushing it. Because normally I'll even zoom in to show you in demonstration. I'm not lean at all right now, people, so it is what it is. But normally with a side chest, you want to peek your chest out. So for example, you want to peek this out because this is called a side chest. You want the chest to emphasize more. You want that to be more exaggerated. Yes, I did not shave my chest. It is what it is. So when doing the pose, you bring that up, right? Make it like it's airbags, and then you pose it like that, right? What he's doing, it seems like he's doing like this, right? Like, he's not hitting it where you gotta kind of put your, like, feel the lats to go up, your latissimus dorsi, and then you kind of bring your frontal delts and look like that. So the chest is more exaggerated. He doesn't have an extremely small chest, but at the same time, he doesn't have a big chest like Arnold, right? I mean, most people didn't have Arnold chest when he was in his prime. But nonetheless, it is what it is. I still like the fact that they're pushing this niche market out there, especially with a celebrity like him. Even though he kind of fell off, he is still up there. He's not a D-list celebrity, all right? He was King the Conqueror, so the guy is at least, right now, he's still like a B to C list, a B-list celebrity. Let's put it that way. He'll get back to A-list, definitely. But let's continue. Okay. Oh, dang, look at that. So I would say this, his front is much more powerful than his back. Like I said, his frontal delts is his and his abs and his traps. Those are the trifecta when it comes down to Jonathan Majors' physique. His arms are not that big. If you look at it, like his triceps doesn't have that sweep. Neither does mine. It's just genetics. It is what it is. But his frontal delts are very dominant. He has a powerful frontal delts. And his abs, he got really nice ab insertions. That's just genetics, okay? There are some people with terrible abs. I mean, look at Samson Dauda. His abs are not that good, but his muscle. Samson Dauda is the current Mr. Olympia, right, for open bodybuilding. I mean, Samson Dauda got like at least, I'll say he got 100 pounds over Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors, pounds, just by how lean he is, he's average, little bit above average. He's like 5'11", 6 feet, 6'1", right? He's above average. He's not like 6'3", 6'4". I would say he's around, judging by his physique, I would say he's around like 180, 175, very lean. While the current Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda, he is, when he's on stage, he's 300 pounds. 300 pounds on stage. So he got more than 100 pounds over him. But again, it's called magazine dreams. It's not, he's not like he's trying to be an open bodybuilder, right? He's trying to get into magazines. He's competing in a low level, right? Things of that nature, right? Anyway, his ab insertions is incredible. He has better abs than Samson Dauda. There's no denying that. Chest is okay. His traps are very good traps. I have to give Jonathan Majors props. His traps are, it pops, and his delts are great as well. So he has that football guard. You know, when they put on the football guard, you got the delts, the shoulders, a bit of the chest, traps. That's what he has. But let's continue. Okay, so you can even see with the competitors. Is that Brian? Oh, wow, look at that. You got a cameo. We got a few cameos here. So right here is Breon Ansley. He was a classic physique competitor. And then he won a few times until Chris Bumstead just became reigning champ. And now Breon Ansley is going into 212. These other competitors, I don't know who this is, but I know this guy was the first classic physique winner. I forgot his name. He's a little bit up there in age. Also, Breon Ansley is like black don't crack, man. Dude's in his 40s, but he has a physique of a 20-something-year-old. Is incredible. But yeah, I guess the rest of these are all classic physique competitors. I think, and he stopped. Actually, he stopped. He won once, and then I don't think he competes anymore. But okay, cool. I like how they're building up people who are actually in the field. So this is specifically, I'm glad that I just noticed this now. These are all classic physique. So clearly this is not open bodybuilding. Okay, so there's no need for me to compare him to Phil Heath, Samson Dauda, Big Ramy. Of course not. All right. Oh, actually, okay. This guy here, I thought I could have sworn I saw Breon Ansley. Hey, let me go back. Am I bugging? Because this guy used to be, he's a physique competitor. This guy over here. He's a physique competitor. This is interesting. I guess this person here is Breon Ansley. I'm not sure. Let me just go back. Yeah, I think this is Breon Ansley. I guess it's a different. Oh, okay. I think it's just a different shot right here. Okay, I was a little confused. I'm really good with faces. But yeah, so this guy is a physique competitor. So you got some physique competitors and some classic physique. Physique competitors are the ones with the swimming trunks, right? And now it's starting to become much more of a higher caliber where the trunks are getting tighter. So they got to showcase their legs, and their physiques are insane. I mean, it's incredible. But this is cool. They're giving like the spotlight to actual competitors. They should fix Jonathan Majors' way of posing. Most you see the way the actual competitors pose, they don't do, you know, like they don't do this. They take their time and hit it, right? So I don't know, maybe it was a director's decision of making Jonathan Majors pop out by going, ha, look at me, boom. Most competitors do not do that. That's a good exaggeration, as it reminds me of Kai Green and Phil Heath when they had their little dispute. But for the most part with competitors, they don't have that type of face-off like it's boxing, you know, like most of the time it's very passive aggressive in a way where it's like they give people high fives, you know, props, good luck, but deep inside they're like, oh, I'm winning this, right? So they don't have that competitive notion like NFL or NBA where if you step over the line, I'm just gotta push you away. Like they don't do anything like that. But they do get a little, again, I mean, they do step over the line like Darren Lunsford, you know, he used to be a Mr. Olympia winner. And because of his height, he steps in front so he could look bigger. So they'll do stuff like that. Mike O'Hearn, the greatest natural specimen on the planet, apparently. Hate him or love him. And what is he, like 60 years old? And he still looks like this whenever he gets cut. That's still, like, that's him right there. You know, that's crazy. Okay, so is he going, is this okay, I'm not gonna dive into that. All right, so we just saw a little bit of Dorian Yates. Dorian Yates wasn't known for having big arms. He was known for having an amazing back and humongous calves. But he wasn't known for having big arms. I mean, over time, one of his biceps got all messed up, but let's continue. That looks like Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know if that is. I think it is. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below. I don't know if a lot of bodybuilders jog. Most of the time, they either go into three things. Either it's the stationary bike, Stairmaster, or they walk on the treadmill. Jogging a lot, right, will actually is counterproductive as far as like holding on to muscle, because if you jog a lot, your muscles start to deteriorate. So it's not advice to jog, especially if you're trying to get very, very lean. When you start losing fat, it actually will hurt your joints if you're jogging on concrete when your body fat is that low. Taking PEDs. All right. Okay, I guess this is supposed to be roid rage, as they call it. When you're on PEDs, you get upset, start breaking things, and then also it just shows two times that he does not skip leg day. So this is a cheat meal, you guys can see there, because he got chocolate milk and ice cream. So this is usually what bodybuilders will eat when their competition is over, right? So once they win, when the competition is done, they will go through eating pizza, ice cream, and all that type of stuff. And chocolate milk, yeah. The guy is, again, the dude he's lean. Now, to be fair, is he shredded? No. Does he need to be shredded? No. This is a movie, right? He's acting. I don't think actors can perform if they're 5% body fat. What's his name? Did that for Baywatch. What's his, Zac Efron? He did that. He was like 5% body fat, and he complained about maintaining that look. So, and then he ended up taking a wrestling role, right, as a Von Erichs, and clearly the way his physique looks there, it doesn't look natural to me. But hey, to each his own. If you got to be unnatural in order to maintain low body fat with good muscle insertions, do you, you know? It is what it is. Yeah, he definitely don't skip leg days. The fact that he could break an actual glass with his foot. He did the Spartan kick. So never tell him that, hey, do you lift, bro, with his legs? Because he'll do that to you. Okay, so you see him here. He looks like he's doing some sort of advertisement, right? I've never really seen a competitor doing something with their undies. Usually they wear the bodybuilding trunks, right, or the Speedos, but definitely not that. He's in his undies. I don't know what he's doing there. We'll gotta wait and see when the movie comes out. Like I say, he's lean. I wouldn't say the guy is shredded, but he's very lean. You could just see the cuts on his chest. You could see his traps, the cuts right over here between his chest and his delts. So, but again, look at his arms. His arms are not that big. So the guys, this looks like classic physique, but not today's standard of classic physique, because they have legs. They have big legs. I would say this looks more like old school, like silver, between silver and golden era, right? I would say golden era because Frank Zane wasn't as big, but he was extremely cut and extremely lean. He was shredded. Frank Zane was shredded. What am I saying? Okay, so something happened here where maybe because of he got dehydrated. He's taking amounts of whatever gear he's taken, and he had a discharge. There's so many bodybuilding pictures. This looks like Frank Zane right there. I'm not too sure. The rest of these I can't really tell because everything is so ripped up. Like I said, you can even see right here, he's not shredded. He's very lean. I know you're gonna hear me say that a lot, but compared to everybody else, right? If he's walking outside, a lot of us could be like, what? Wow, this guy looks amazing. But if he steps on stage for people who are in shape, because to be fair, the people who was actually on stage with him are actual bodybuilders, but they're not contest ready. That's their off-season look. So there's a difference. Just want to put that out there. Another thing, Dan, look at that mean mug. Another thing I want to also say is that I wish they can, I don't know if they're going to put this in the movie, but that would be great if he's able to showcase the off-season where he has to eat a lot of food. But that's a lot of method acting, and that's a lot of physical labor for the actor. Someone like Kristen Bell would do something like that, or what's that guy's name from Jared Leto would do something like that, where they will do multiple amounts of changing their physique in one movie. They'll do that. So in other words, bodybuilders will go through an off season where they'll look kind of like me, but way bigger, right? Just to bulk up. So they'll eat a lot of food. They'll lift heavy weights. They want to bulk up to gain more mass. And then they go through a cutting phase. And I don't think Jonathan Majors is going to go. He don't need to, but I think that would have been great to really showcase the lifestyle of a bodybuilder. What they have to go through as far as their off season, their on season, and things of that nature. Let's go back there. I gotta definitely see that. His back. Yeah, like I said, man, his physique is a very, like, he has an athletic physique. All right, I know it's gonna be a hot take, but Jonathan Majors has an athletic physique more than a bodybuilder's physique. All right, so in other words, his physique looks more like how he was with Michael B. Jordan playing in Creed 3, right? Was it 3, 4? One of those, the latest one. That's the physique I see him having more than a bodybuilder. He doesn't have really a bodybuilder's physique. Same thing with The Rock. not that The Rock is a boxer, but The Rock doesn't have a bodybuilder's physique. He has, yes, the guy works out. He has crazy amount of muscles, but it doesn't flow properly, where certain areas are exaggerated. The only thing I can see with Jonathan Majors are his traps and his delts, but his arms are lacking. His arms are not as dominant. It doesn't really showcase that bubbly flow that a lot of these competitors have. Like you can even see right there, that proves my point here. Like you see what I'm saying? Like he has amazing ab insertions, right? He has amazing cuts, but it just doesn't, like his lats, maybe he just need to tighten up on the lats, but it just doesn't show. When you do the front double bicep, what really gives you that that tapered look are your lats. If your lats jet out and then your biceps peak even more, it just gives that aesthetic flow. And I think that's the one thing he's lacking. You know, we're nitpicking, we're comparing it to actual competitors, not everyday people. Everyday people is amazing. Competitors on an elite level is a different story. Crazy. His abs are crazy. That's one thing I'll give him. As far as elite level, he got elite level abs. There's no denying that. Look at it. Yeah, this looks good. His biceps are bigger than his triceps. That's always the illusion, is that if you have big triceps, it makes your arms look bigger, right? Good insertions, right? It's just his overall arms are still not as big. As far as like, it looks like he's competing with classic physique competitors. And that is it. So what do you guys think in the comment section below? Do you guys agree or disagree with me? Share your thoughts. And until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.